Alright, so I know there's an important technique that's often used when you need to get the opposite perspective on your topic. It's called the and yet technique. Could you tell us a bit about that?
Okay, well, the and yet technique is actually an idea that I came up with, but it's just it's a way of approaching the inquiry into truth and realizing that human consciousness has natural limitations to it, and that any idea, any supposition, any theory we hold to be true, of course we're going to find reasons to believe that, and there will be evidence to show for it, and that's great. But always remember that no idea can encompass everything. And so it's really wise to start adopting the and yet idea, meaning strongly feel that, okay, you've got a piece of truth here, but deliberately look for the exceptions where it doesn't seem to apply, because in that you get a more balanced perspective on the idea. It doesn't detract from the idea, it actually can enrich it because it shows you the scope of its range of influence, but it also humbles you in the realization that it's not a universal thing, it's a partial truth. And as Gibran says in the Prophets, say not I have found the truth, say rather I have found a truth. And so it's really useful in terms of just kind of getting right perspective. And particularly when you start working with deep spiritual principles, because every spiritual principle is actually, as you go deeper into the cosmos, you might say, paradox becomes more and more evident. And so it's important to realize that you can say anything, any deep spiritual truth, and yet be alert to where it's not applicable. And that's just part of the evolutionary journey, to hold your mind that way. Yeah.
Great.